Hello, good day. So we will be discussing piecewise function. So in mathematics, a piecewise function is a function that have a multiple set of other functions. So those functions were appropriate for only a specific situation or specific parameters. So let's have an example. So, for example, a jeepney ride costs 8 pesos for the first 4 kilometers, and each additional integer kilometers adds up 1 pesos and 50 centavos to the fare. Use the piecewise function to represent the jeepney fare in terms of the distance denoted as letter D in kilometers. Okay? So first, let's identify the dependent variable. The dependent variable will be the fare, the amount that you will pay to the jeepney driver in relation to the distance that you have traveled. Okay? And the distance that you traveled will be your independent variable. So we have two sets of parameters that defines the value of fare. So when you traveled for the first 4 kilometers, so even if you traveled only 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, or 3 kilometer, or even 4 kilometer, their jeepney ride cost will be a fixed 8 pesos. So for that case, if the distance you traveled is let's say greater than 0 kilometer, of course, greater than 0 kilometers, but less than or equal to 4 kilometers, then your jeepney fare will be a fixed 8 pesos. Okay? So this is the first sub function in your piecewise function. On the other hand, if the distance that you have traveled exceeded 4 kilometers, maybe 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers, so on and so forth, so your jeepney fare will increase by your jeepney fare base fare, which is 8 pesos, will be increased by 1 peso and 50 centavos for each kilometer that you have traveled. So for that case, if you have the fare with respect to the distance that you have traveled will be equal to the fixed 8 peso rate, and you will be added 1 pesos and 50 centavos for the exceeding kilometers after the 4th kilometer. So for that case, you have 1 pesos and 50 centavos to be multiplied by the distance that you have traveled minus the 4 kilometer. So let's say you traveled 7 kilometers. So for that case, you have traveled 7 kilometers, then that will be equal to 8 plus 1 pesos and 50 centavos multiplied by 7 kilometers minus 4. So that will be equal to 8 plus 1 pesos and 50 centavos multiplied by 3. So that will be 8 plus 150 times 3, that will be 450. Then the fare that you need to pay to the jeepney driver will be equal to 12 pesos and 50 centavos. Okay? For the next problem, so a user is charged 300 pesos and monthly for a particular mobile plan, which includes 100 free text messages. So messages in excess of 100 are charged 1 peso each. So represent the monthly cost for the text messaging using the function T of M, where M is the number of messages sent in a month. Okay? So, we have two situations present on here. So, one in which the number of messages is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 100. So for that case, the user will only be charged by 300 pesos. Okay? For as long the number of messages does not exceed 100 free text messages. Okay? However, if the number of messages exceeded 100, then for every extra messages will be charged by 1 pesos. So for example, if you have been charged by if you sent 105 messages, then you will be charged for the 5 extra messages, which will be 5 pesos. So if you sent 115 messages, then you will be charged for the extra 15 messages, so that will correspond to 15 pesos. So for that case, first let's try to find the function when the let's write the function when the number of messages does not exceed 100 free text messages. So for that case, we write the monthly cost for text messaging corresponded by the function tm, which will be equal to the 300 pesos. Okay, so for as long that the text messaging is less than 100, even it is only one text messages, 10 text message, 50 text message, or even 100 text message, the cost will be a fixed 300 pesos. Okay. However, if the messages were exceeded by 100 pesos, then we will be charged by 1 peso for each extra messages that you have sent. Okay, so we write tm is equal to the fixed 300 peso monthly rate, 300 plus 1 peso multiplied by the extra messages that you already sent. So that will be m minus 100, because if you sent 105 messages, then that will be 105 minus 100, so that will correspond only to 5 extra messages. Okay, so if it is 200, then that will be 200 minus 100, that will result to 100, so that will be a 100 extra messages multiplied by 1 peso, then that will be 100 peso additional. Okay, so let's simplify the equation. So that will be equals to 300 plus multiply 1m along the m and to the 100, so that will be m minus 100. Further simplify, let's combine like terms, which will be 300 and 100. Okay, so for that case, we will be having t of m is equal to 300 minus 100 will be 200 plus m. Okay, so this will be your function cost for the text messaging when the number of messages exceeded 100 text messages. Okay?